Alright, so I got all the capacitors reinstalled on this board. Let me tell you, that took about, let's see what time it is now, about 4 or 5 hours to put all these caps on this board. So now we're going to chase these jumpers around. I've already touched up a couple of jumpers. There's one on the back that goes to an IC that jumps minus 16 volts. And there's a pad here that is not making connection. And I learned this from the last one because it's the same one that I had to jump on the last one. So I checked this one also. So we're going to go in for a tighter view on this connection. And what do we see here is it looks like it's broken away from the insert in the board, the through-hole insert. So we're going to have to restore that connection. There's a couple of ways you can do this. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and clean these holes out as best as I can. It looks like one is already cleaned out. I'm going to try and get the other one clear enough so I can get a wire through there. And I'm going to solder them on the other side. Let's see if I can just kind of poke that out a little bit. It's all corroded and rotted here. Alright, let's see if I can just heat this up, maybe, or try and poke this wire through it. This is like a 30 gauge wire I'm going to be poking through here, just to see if I can get it. Where are we? Yeah, it's a bit clogged up in there. I wish I had something smaller. Let's try my meter lead to see if I can get that through there. I think I see light through the other side. Let me go poke it from the other side now. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, it's a bit clogged up. Try poking it again. Alright, it's definitely getting easier to get through. I think I got it. Did I clear it through? Let's take the wire. See if we can get it through there again. Yep, it went through. That's great. So we're going to lift this up a bit. See if we can get in here. Alright, so now I'm going to strip some of this wire and I can get through that one, right? Yeah, oh yeah. Alright, so I'm going to strip a good section of this wire. And we're going to just make a new jumper. It's going to bend it into U shape. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can sneak that down in there. Okay, I got that flattened out. Now we're going to see what we're dealing with on the other side. Alright, looks like we have a little bit of copper to work with around here. Might have to just scrape this up a little bit. Let me see if I can get my razor blade out here. I'm going to scratch some of this off. I'm sure the insert on this side might be okay, but I just want to make sure I get a little bit at least on the trace itself. I don't trust these inserts on this board. I'm going to add a little flux here. Whoop. See if we can get these to flow. Let's put a little more flux on there. There we go. That's what I was looking for it to do. See, the flux makes a big difference. Makes all the difference in the world when you get some corrosion. So let's see if we've restored this connection. Let's see, I know the pin goes from here. Goes from this pin over to a trace that the camera cannot see, but we're good. All right. So I think that's the last one. I think that's the last jumper that I needed to make. So I've repaired the pad down here for the capacitor. I've jumped these on the back, the negative 16 volt supply rails. I guess it's ready for a test to see what don't work.